Boop. It's just another one of those books on my list of books that I need to read. Yeah, doing the 52 books in a year thing is really helpful because I can finally actually sit down and read all these books that I've said, yeah, I'm going to read that one day, I'm going to read that one day. And this is a particularly small book. It's really thin, really fast read. I don't know. Sort of seems like I read a lot of horror. Looking back at last week and this week. Not much to say about it. Really short. A lot of the old horror and current horror books are very detective based, like a detective novel, like Sherlock Holmesy, and it's really not my style of book. Which is really weird because I'm really into B horror and current horror films and stuff, like the whole horror narrative and horror video games. But when it comes to books, it has this sort of always about a lawyer or about a doctor or about someone of profession trying to figure this mystery out. Like even in Clive Barker books or in Stephen King books, it's always pretty much the same. It's just, I guess, horror narrative. What I gotta say? I'd like to talk about the length of this book because I've read a few books of that length that I think are completely brilliant. Most notably Candide by Voltaire. Brilliant little book, and I really like them because they take about a day, and they usually span a huge amount of time in very few pages, so it feels like you just went on a year-long adventure in the course of one evening. And yeah, this takes place over a year, so it's just little excerpts of this person's life, and you see them evolve, and you see interactions between all the main characters, like Utterson and Jekyll. Also, the names in this are brilliant names. That's the thing about these little books. They have so many characters with such brilliant names and such cool puns in them that you never really catch in your first read. So you can just go on the same adventure another time, another evening. Same with Candide, the French absurdist novel. Brilliant, and that goes on a giant adventure that you can finish in an evening. Would I recommend Jekyll and Hyde? If you're into reading classic books masterpieces and whatnot, sure. I've read Dracula, I've read Frankenstein, I've read a lot of goth novels. Goth novels as in gothic era novels, not eyeliner, lips, black lipstick and not that goth. Straight up area Victorian, pre-Victorian goth novels. And they all have the exact same narrative basically. Really long books though. But yeah, I would recommend you read Candide. And if you're into horror books, no, if you're into mystery books, read old horror books. If you're into actually scary stuff, read only current things. Because all the old ones are very much detective novels about murder. Not anything wrong with detective novels, it's just one of the few genres I can't do. I can't do medieval as well. It's really weird because I'm all into sci-fi and into dragons and unicorns, but I can't do castle medieval. And detective novels are just lost on me entirely. Anyways, I'll see you tomorrow. Bye! Boop.